Brief introduction to Java technology. So we're going to talk about historical background, just for the fun of it, of Java technology, and then we're going to actually talk about what makes up Java technology, and we'll talk about the types of Java platforms: Java SE, Java EE, and Java ME. The focus of this code camp is Java SE Standard Edition, and where does Java fit in terms of building applications? Historical background. Java technology was created by James Gosling of Sun Microsystems. He's now working as a CTO of Liquid Robotics. I used to travel with James Gosling when I was working as a Java evangelist for Sun Microsystems, and it was actually a fun time. James was excellent, very interesting guy and very humble, and very interesting guy to actually kind of work with. So when he designed Java technology, it was initially named Oak, named after a tree outside his office, but Oak happened to be trademarked by someone else, so they searched for another name, and Java was chosen. In fact, Java was not even the top choice. It was, I think, the fourth in the list of the names they were thinking about. Why Java was created? So the original motivation is to come up with a platform and language to run applications on appliances, consumer devices like toasters and refrigerators. Okay, but this original motivation was never realized. However, at the same time, the World Wide Web was really taking off, and James and other people working on Java technology realized that Java could be a great platform and programming language for the World Wide Web, because they need a programming language and platform that should actually work on any platforms. So they need a platform independent language and platform independent platform. So initially, Java was popularized by a technology called the applet. So applet is a Java class that could be downloaded from the web to your device and then run it. And because it's platform independent, it was able to run on any Java compliant platform, whether that is Windows, whether that is a Mac, whether that is a Linux, and things like that. So that's how Java get popularized. So what is Java technology? So when we talk about Java technology is in fact meant to be these three things. So typically when people say Java technology, they typically talk about the first one, mostly thinking about it as a programming language, but it's more than a programming language. In fact, it's a combination of these three things. It is a programming language, it is a development environment, and it's also a runtime environment. Sometimes they call it a runtime platform. So let's talk about each of these aspects of Java technology in a bit more detail. First, programming language. So again, as I said, most people think of Java as a programming language. Okay, so it is indeed a programming language. So as a programming language, you can create all kinds of applications. So you can build desktop applications such as word processing application using Java SE. The most popular type of Java applications at the moment is enterprise applications, such as inventory management or ELP or payroll management and things like that. And that is based on what is called the Java EE Enterprise Edition. And mobile applications, not probably the most, the mobile platforms are dominated by Android and iOS. And Android is basically Java platform. So if you think about Android as Java platform, then you can think of Java as being the most popular programming language for building mobile applications indeed. But Java itself has what is called the Java ME. Okay? Internet applications that can run on inside browsers. So I talk about applets. So you can actually build an applet, and that could be downloaded to a browser, and the browser should be able to run it. And applet is sometimes still, it is actually still being used in some applications, even though it's becoming less and less the important. Even tiny applications running on credit card like devices. So there is a technology called the Java card, and this is actually smaller runtime running on credit card kind of devices. And also it could be used also big data analysis applications. So I don't know whether you guys have heard Hadoop. Hadoop is the popular big data analysis technology, and it has what is called the MapReduce, and that MapReduce applications are built with Java. So basically you can use Java for building any kind of application. Okay, so we talked about Java from programming language perspective. Okay, now second aspect of Java technology is a development environment. So this is actually what's important to us being developers or programmers, and we care this development environment that Java provides to build an applications. So as a development environment, Java technology provides you with a set of tools, compiler, and this compiler is called the Java C. Okay, so if you in fact go to if you have installed the Java JDK, if you say Java C, and it is actually a compiler that actually is used to compile a source code to class file. So we can actually use these tools later on in our second presentation. Runtime platform. So this Java. So in fact, if you go to the Java. And if you go to any of the JDK, so here you see Java C, which I just showed you. So what is the Java C? Yeah, so this is a compiler. And then there is what is called the java.exe. So this is the platform. So when you are running Java application using this Java command, so this java.exe is providing runtime platform. So you can think of this java.exe as a virtual operating system on which you can run on, you can run any Java application. So this Java is runtime platform. And Java.doc is used to create a Java document. And then set of libraries. So the JDK comes with set of libraries that contains a set of classes and packages that you can use right away. Okay, so these set of things that come with in a form of JDK. So JDK stands for Java Development Kit. So it includes all these things and more. And basically, once you got your JDK installed on your platform, then you can build Java application. Okay. Typically, you are not going to use these Java command line tools directly. Instead, you are going to use Java IDE, such as Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ IDEA, to build and run and test your Java applications, because these IDEs provide much more pleasant and powerful development environment. Okay, so you can think of these IDEs as JDK plus a lot more. Okay, so again, in this slide, I just want to emphasize that Java technology includes these development tools. Make sense? Okay, any questions so far? Java as a programming language and Java as a development environment. Any questions? All right, so let's move on. The last one is the runtime environments. As I said before, this java.exe, the java.exe, what is the java? Yeah, this guy for Windows platform, and Java for Mac OS is providing runtime environment. So Java applications runs over Java runtime environment. So we use the term JRE. JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment, and sometimes this JRE is called a Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so this Java Virtual Machine is running on the top of operating systems such as Windows and Mac and Linux, and it provides the common runtime platform for all Java applications. Okay, so there are several examples of this runtime environment. So as I said, java.exe, that is the one that you can use on your desktop to provide runtime environment. And this JRE, Java Runtime Environment, is also built into a browser. So when you in fact running an applet, download and run applet from the web, the browser should be able to run that applet because a browser has a built-in Java runtime platform. Okay, so every browser has a Java runtime platform built in, so that's the reason it can run applet. Also, JRE is built into servers such as Tomcat and Glassfish. So these are the servers that are running enterprise applications, and these servers have a built-in JRE, Java Runtime Environment. Okay, and also mobile devices. So you can think of Android platform, as I said, is actually you can think of it as it has a built-in Java Runtime platform. Okay, so these JREs, Java Runtime Platform, of these diverse set of platforms, they are the ones that actually provide this common runtime environment for Java programs or Java applications. So that's realizing this write once and run anywhere Java mantra. Okay, so you build a Java application. That Java application should be able to run on any JRE environment, regardless of underlying operating system. Make sense? All right. Okay, so types of Java platform. So Java platform is divided into these three major platforms: Standard Edition in the middle, and Enterprise Edition on the right, and Micro Edition on the left. Okay, so we are gonna mostly focus on Standard Edition, and that's what we are running on our JDK. Basically that's what the JDK includes. If you take a look at the where these platforms basically fit in each other, so basically on the bottom we have a Java runtime, and then Java SE, that's again the focus of this code camp, and Java Enterprise Edition is a superset of Java SE. So in addition to Java SE, it does have features such as a security, transaction, and things like that. So those are the features that are needed to build and run enterprise applications. Okay? So Java SE itself does not come with those enterprise the level features. Then we have Java ME, that is for building mobile applications. Again, Java ME is not that much popular. It's a lot less popular than Android and iOS. And on the bottom there is what is called the Java card. Okay? Again, our focus is on Java SE Standard Edition. Okay, so where does Java fit in? So this is the a picture of a Java stack. So on the bottom you have an operating system. So it could be Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, or whatever the HXOX, or whatever. And each of these operating system will have its own version of Java runtime. So this is the Java Virtual Machine, or Java Runtime Environment, JRE, and then you're running Java application on the top of this Java runtime. Okay, so this Java runtime provides a virtual operating system environment, in a sense, where you can run on any Java applications. All right, so that is the end of the presentation. So let me just